Oh, and we're live.
Oh, hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Nonna's Basement Live podcast. We're to be determined the name. We're here in Nonna's basement in the pool house here. Sitting here beside Tyler Fowler, comedian Tyler Fowler, and comedian Tom Feedback.
What's up, everybody?
I am I am Luca Farrow, and we're here on a Sunday morning. We're getting right into it. Tom, what's going on, buddy?
Nothing much, man. I'm just hanging out. I like that you're in the chair, so you feel like the leader. It's good to be here in Jeffrey Epstein's pool house. This is very nice.
They can't see that it looks like Jeffrey Epstein's pool house.
Oh, they get a general idea from what they're saying.
Yeah, there's a massage table right there.
Yeah, from here it really looks like it.
Yeah. From here, I'm scared. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, my grandma's gonna come down and molest you.
I'm actually gonna hang around then, if that's the case.
That's sweet.
What were you guys doing this week?
Tom, you know mostly what I was doing. Drinking a lot.
Okay.
I don't, I think I gotta quit drinking.
Yeah, why? You came in hot with that
You know, I go through, Sunday morning is the hardest, right? I go through this malaise of, I'm having fun drinking, and then I wake up in the morning and I just feel absolutely...
That's what drinking is, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know, but it's more than just like my head hurts. It's like
your soul.
My soul.
Yeah. So did you have a big night last night?
No.
So you didn't just so you're routine. So you're not hungover, is what you're saying.
What?
You're not hungover, is what you're saying.
I'm hungover, but I wasn't doing anything big.
So you were just at home?
I was just drinking at home. I went out to dinner with my family, came home, had a cigar, drank, listened to Frank Sinatra alone.
Yeah. 80 fucking years old?
Dude, this is... You do need to stop drinking.
It's bad.
You do need to stop drinking. That is a very sad picture. Is you sitting at home drinking until you put on a record. You said you have the lifestyle of a divorcee.
Yeah, and you know Frank Sinatra has like albums that are just sad songs.
I didn't expect you to listen to the happy ones. I'll say that.
Yeah, were you just sitting in the dark with this fireplace?
I was sitting outside with my cigar and just.
You know,
only the lonely.
It's okay to say every once in a while you need to cry. You don't have to say I was drinking again. You know, you can sit here and cry, listen to Frank Sinatra, have a cigar.
See, I feel like I'm the one in the chair, but I do feel like the one on the
hot seat.
Yeah, well, like this is really classically the therapist and the the patient.
Yeah.
But I'm in the chair and I'm the one venting. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. It's.
But so to you, it's like I'm either sitting at home getting drunk alone, or I'm not drinking at all.
You guys, you never got drunk at home alone?
I'm not saying that. I'm not pointing fingers here.
No, I like to make like a, like I'll be like, oh, let's make Bloody Marys, and it'll be like a big thing. But we'll have like one or two. I'm not polishing off a bottle of Jack Daniels by myself.
No, I was hammering.
Okay, the way you're like beaten down about it, I'm like, maybe Luca does need help. You're like, nope, I was drunk.
But again, this is like a classic Sunday for me. I wake up and then my family comes over and then my soul is kind of lifted again.
Yeah. But don't you just start drinking then?
No, I try not to drink on Sundays. I do sometimes.
You go, man, Friday, Saturday night, I'll get tuned up all by myself. Sunday, that's the Lord's day. Let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. No drinking on a Sunday. I'm not a degenerate.
I don't know what's going on.
But you've given it up before. You've gone a while without drinking.
Yeah, and then I go back.
Right back to the juice.
But then so now when we're going to New York, I think I'm gonna have hanging with you. You're not drinking.
Yeah, okay. But I guess being around me, but you picked the weirdest times. You picked the weirdest times to not drink. Because to me, like when you're traveling somewhere, you're kind of on vacation. Like I want to drink. I'm gonna be going out every night. You pick the opposite. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna quit drinking. You're like, oh, we're going to Vegas for the week. I'm gonna give it up. I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
So where are you guys going in New York? What do you?
I have no idea. I've never been.
You guys didn't.
Yeah, that's crazy that you've never been to New York.
Never been.
They have Italian food.
Big Apple. Yeah, I heard they have a lot of Italians.
You've never been to New York?
No, have you?
No.
Oh, okay, fuck you. I don't know, but what's your Instagram feed look like, guys? Like, is it?
We're talking about New York.
No, we're talking about New York.
This okay now? If we're getting therapist chair, this is Luke avoiding his drinking problem. He goes,
no,
I gotta give up drinking. What is your guys' Instagram look
No,
like?
it all comes in together because I feel like I have this addiction of of drinking and sex. I think those are my two big vices.
Yeah.
And you know, two of the things that naturally make humans the happiest. Those are the two things I like the most.
Like when I go on Instagram, it's just all fucking. Like it's Dua Lipa in a short skirt dancing. Like, are you getting the same thing?
No,
not at all.
No. Mine is a lot of people from high school and their kids.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
And they always say
it's tough jerking off.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
When you go on the For You page, the magnifying glass. You kids?
No. This is Jeffrey Epstein's basement, isn't it?
No, and it's also the app's fault. They go, you know what's for you, Tom? Little children, videos of kids.
Right. All I get is food videos and sports highlights, which is exactly.
You're watching the For You page on Instagram?
Yeah, what do you don't do that?
You look at it in my own feed.
Yeah,
that's why you follow people. I want to see the people I follow.
But that's once again, we circled to my problem is I'm going on the For You page and I'm clicking on legitimately K-pop Korean women dancing, and I click on it, and then I watch it for like 5 seconds, and then but then it just keeps suggesting. Yeah. No, I don't. But now it's cluttered with it, and I click on it, and they're like, "Well, this is
they
For
know
You."
you like.
And I don't want it to stop necessarily, but I want less of it.
It sounds like the same as you drinking. I don't necessarily want it to stop, but I want to be in control of it. I don't want these little K-pop ladies to have a dominant over me, or maybe you do.
Yeah. That's called being an addict, Luca. That's the exact.
I know.
I wish I could change my behavior,
but I don't want to.
I'm compelled to stop. Yeah. Oh
man. Yeah, I don't. So what? So it's sports and.
Yeah, sports.
Do you go on? No. So do you have your phone? Pull up your suggestion page right now. Because mine, when I go to search for something, I have a little magnifying glass. Yeah, of course, it's kind of like the what's trending page. A lot of them, it's either a couple stand-up clips and a lot of like booty and stuff like that. But wow, yeah. Look at it from like 10 feet away. You can tell it's all. Yeah, it's just pale white skin as far as the eye can see. A lot of crop tops, but.
It's it's
I'll see that. Mine isn't that.
These girls are all like 12 too.
It's funny how you can look at a picture.
Like the TikTok girl.
It's bad that Tom can look at a picture and tell you how old the girl is, though, right away.
You're not 12. Fuck you.
Yeah, DM him and ask.
Don't make me the Cristalina.
But okay, so there's literally a clip from a Victorious that show Victorious on Nickelodeon. Victorious Love IG. Can you do this?
Once again, they're saying it's for me.
Which they're liars. They're lying.
Man.
All right, I'll kill myself.
So, no. Here's the thing. I think probably 80% of dudes, this is exactly what they're for you.
I don't know. I think I'm in the top percentage though.
You're getting a lot.
There's nothing else.
There's
nothing else. There's Dua Lipa and Ariana Grande.
The funniest thing I've ever seen. It's just a bunch of Charli D'Amelio and then Elvis Presley. You are a 75-year-old man.
Frank Sinatra.
This could be something. This is like your persona. You're the old man millennial. You know, you're sitting here listen to Frank Sinatra.
It sounds like I'm a
creep. Scotch alone, but then you're like, I'm on Instagram looking at these girls shake their ass. Yeah, there's a lot of K-pop stuff. You're right.
Are you an ass guy or a tit guy?
That's a tough question, Tom. It depends.
Depends.
I've been thinking about this a lot this week.
Really?
Have you?
What are you?
I've always.
What makes you think about this a lot this week?
Well, I've been seeing people. I've seen ass and tits. What do you think? I've always self-identified as a tit guy, big tit guy. Not big.
I could look at you and say, that guy likes tits.
Yeah, not that I like big tits, but like I'm big on tits. I'm big tits.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm a big tits guy.
But I think I've come to realize that because I like tits, they're all pretty good. So having an ass is like the next level, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, any tits,
I like
passable.
the proportional. It's
Agreed.
gotta be like you'll see a girl with a huge rack and then she just has like no ass.
I almost like smaller tits.
Yeah, I hate the personality that comes with the big tits.
Sure.
Because they just look at you and they're just in your face with them. I don't like it at all.
I also think that's a specific type of woman you're talking about.
Well, you know, we were at the Irish Legend, right, the bar over here, and there's a woman there, this waitress, who is, past her prime, let's say.
Yeah, wait, I think I saw the picture.
You said waitress, pretty good. No, you kidding? That was her granddaughter. What are you talking about?
You can tell back in the day she was a real dime piece, but she still thinks she's got it.
Yeah.
So she's coming up to.
She's a nickel.
Hey, honey, what's going on? Like,
smoking out of the holder.
Just lived in a bar.
You guys, can I get you started with something to drink?
Yeah, and she gets super hammered. I was on a date there the other day. Date is a strong word for it, but I was on a date there, and she came over.
I was babysitting.
I was at a business meeting.
I DM'd one of my TikTok girls. I was on a date there, and nobody's really in the bar. it's me and this girl. We're sitting there, and we're just kind of. She's real meek, you know, like we're talking, and we're just trying to get to know each other. We met online, and this, you know, woman comes over. You know, she's a woman now.
She looks like Fiona from Shrek.
Yeah, she does look like Fiona from Shrek. And she's like, "What's going on, kids? Huh? She's like, "Stay away from this guy. Come on. I just won $20 in the fucking slot machine." Just ruined. And then this girl's looking at me like I'm gonna be that.
She's gonna be that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, like that. She like I'm one of these village people.
Oh, sure. So the girl you're on the date with is thinking, you and this crazy old lady are more similar.
Can I ask you guys something? So I've been with my girlfriend since high school. So I've never
blows my mind.
I've actually never been on a date.
Right, you were saying
outside
that. That's what messes me.
What is the conversation? Because I know when I go out with my girlfriend, we order our food and I look down at my plate and I eat, and then we get up and leave. That's the date.
Dude, I would jump off a bridge. What are you doing? Being in silence the whole time?
You eat in silence?
No, I'd be like, yeah, the burger's good. That's about it.
I
talk. You're crazy.
I see people like that. And I was
we'll talk a little bit, but I don't feel the need to keep the conversation.
But also, there is something that's like, yeah, what's left to say? You guys have been together 12 years. You live together, so you see each other all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are you going to talk about?
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, I go look at the waitress. She looks dumb.
Yeah.
I would make fun of people in the restaurant.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like. So what's your favorite color? Well, like, what do you ask? What do you ask on a date?
But it's different. You've known this woman over a decade. Of course, you know.
It's a lot of bullshit and nothing you're talking about.
I think first dates are the easiest thing in the world.
Right. I think I'm really good at first date.
Me too. I crush
Bad in a second.
First date and job interviews. I crush.
Yeah.
Because everything's brand new. All you have to do is be interested, ask them a couple of questions. All your jokes that you use on your friends all the time, they've never heard before. Everything's brand
all
new.
the stories.
Everything's brand new.
I just can't even imagine like meeting up all right, so when you swipe on someone, is that how you meet people?
Yeah.
All right, so you swipe, message, and then so then you go, okay, meet me at this place, meet me at TGI Fridays, and you go to TGI Fridays, and then you're like,
This says a lot about you.
You haven't out of the game. You're just trying to like match the picture to the person.
Yeah, you kind of
creep
up on them.
Yeah, you know who
You're like, hey,
what if they? Yeah,
Christina.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to describe it. You do.
Christina.
And then you sit down.
and you give them a hug.
Yeah,
I always go with the hug to show that I'm not threatening.
Okay.
To show how
I
forcefully hold them with my arm to show I am not threatening.
All right, now let me ask you this: what they order on the date does that deter you?
So I gotta think.
What is
I like a sushi date.
That's good.
Okay, because I like watching a woman in a sushi restaurant. I think you can tell a lot about a person.
Okay, go ahead.
What are they ordering? Are they just going basic California roll? Okay.
Interesting.
Are they skeeved by it?
Okay.
Are they eating with their hands?
Yes.
Do they know how to use chopsticks?
Eating with their hands?
Yeah, you ever see like a girl? She'll pop the sushi in her mouth, doesn't know how to use chopsticks. I think you could tell a lot.
Yeah.
If
they ask for a fork.
Right.
if they ask for a fork,
That's
or just like how they behave in that kind of like. It's a kind of foreign. It's not a traditional restaurant.
Okay,
you know?
but everyone doesn't have.
That's a good test. I like that.
Everyone doesn't have Jeffrey Epstein money, so they can't take people to sushi.
Yeah, you're at TGI Fridays.
So let's say you do meet them at the TGI Fridays.
And you order this.
What is like? All right, so let's say she orders fucking.
Yeah, what is perplexing you? The TGI Fridays.
He's like, what they order? Like, what are you talking about?
You're like getting off on it. You're like, so then you go to the TGI Fridays.
Describe it to me.
You guys talk.
Yeah, you sit there. You sit there not in silence.
All right, so
So we sit down. We both ordered. Then we stare at our plates silently for about an hour, right?
Okay, let's say she orders let's say she orders ribs.
I walk out. You ever walk out on a date?
No, in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You don't even walk out. You don't even say, "Hey, I'm
No.
going to the bathroom."
Wait, you're like, have you ever walked out on somebody? No. No, I'm not living my life where I'm a psychopath.
I've been walked out on a date.
Well, for sure. I think I remember you telling me.
I have both walked
How
out
many
and walked.
whiskeys were you
been
drinking?
walked out.
Let's start with you walking out. What's the motivation?
Me walking out. It was early days of Tinder.
And when you say walking out, you don't mean like, hey,
I go. I'm going.
But do you say something? You don't
Yeah,
know.
I go.
This isn't
Okay.
really...
Well, so you make me. Am I an asshole for this? I go to. It's early days of Tinder,
And it's
Which I thought you're like, that makes it totally fair. There were rules.
right.
We
But
didn't have the law.
it was the Wild West. All right, you didn't know.
You were allowed to be a dick.
You didn't know the tips of the trade. Now you could like investigate their Instagram and all. Anyway, this girl, all her pictures are, up here, heavy cleavage. She's
That's a personality type.
Yeah, and I go there and, a lot of filter, and I go there and she just doesn't look like how she was in the picture.
Yeah.
Like to the point where it's like totally wrong.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, you don't look anything like the picture that you posted. And I met her at a
Which is funny because it's early days Tinder, but now everyone's like, yeah, dude, that's Tinder. That's the app. It's people who don't look how they presented themselves.
I
You
know.
were the original Manti Te'o.
No, this girl exists.
But I sat down and I see her and I'm like, hey, this isn't
You said right through it.
I said,
no, okay. This is different. This is different than walking out. This is you got your food at a restaurant and you sent it back to the kitchen.
The date lasted 5 minutes. I walked in and I sat down and I'm like, listen, this is not what I signed up for.
You sent her back to the kitchen. You said, we're done with this.
And I walked out.
But
Wait, how bad was it? Because I know you, Luke. I know you fucked a lot of dogs.
No, I want to know how she took it.
How bad could this have been?
It was just not. I just was like, this isn't it.
How?
The overall vibe.
Man, this ain't it.
The vibes were off.
Vibes were off.
I'm really on your side about this, but how did she take it?
I don't know. I didn't stick around. I left. What do you mean? I said,
cloud of dust?
And she was like, yeah, I don't like. I think I made some like. I'm like, I don't know. This was an. I gotta.
I think I just decided I'm gay, so I can't really do this.
Yeah,
you walk up, she's eating ribs at TGI Fridays.
Second and go
Sauce all over.
I should have taken her to TGI Fridays, and she would have got the ribs.
That says a lot.
I know.
No, that's respectable to just go, hey, this didn't really work.
No, that's actually.
When you were walking out, I thought you meant like, I'm going to the bathroom.
No, okay,
that's how I would do it.
But so here is the crux. Okay, so now flip flop. I'm the guy. The girl's walking out on me.
Yeah.
I go on a date, and this girl's. Once again, it was an online thing. She shows up, very pretty. I really liked her.
It's all about looks.
I felt like we were getting along well, like we were talking.
Sure.
But men, we don't have a pre-prepared excuse to evacuate a date. I feel like a woman, when she goes on a first date, when she goes on, especially a Tinder or like an online date, she's got some backlog. If it goes south, this is what I say. And so we're sitting there, we're having a good time, and I don't know what I said, I don't know what I did, but she got up to use the restroom, went to the bathroom, came back, and she's like, she goes, my friend's brother is having a breakdown, I have to go, and it just books it. And then I got the check real quick, and I kind of chased after her. I was like, hey, is everything okay?
Hey, where are you going?
I saw you on my Instagram feed.
Right, did you try to be like, can I help? Can I give you a ride?
Yes, I was like, oh, that sounds serious, but no, that was just like the helicopter coming to save her. Which is a terrible excuse. Yeah. My friend's brother is having a breakdown?
But you say
if I said that to you, you'd be like, what?
Sometimes it's
where you're like, yeah, it's clearly a lie, yeah.
No, yeah, well, she walked out on the date, and then I chased after her. She said her friend's brother's having a breakdown, and then I never talked to her, and then I just like followed. I was like, well, actually, I take that back. I texted her, I said, you gotta be honest. I go, that was
Seems like you're lying.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, then I go, I said, that's fine. I said, just be honest with me. And she's like, how dare you? My brother's friend had a breakdown and you're making light of it. And that's all I need.
Something I've noticed is when women open up with how dare you,
they're wrong?
When are they right?
How dare you call me on my shit? Well, same with this walking out thing. You said like, oh, women always have a script or whatever. You can do the same thing. Be like, hey, my brother is just got hit by a bus.
Yeah, my brother had a breakdown. Well, over the weekend I just had the excuse of I have COVID. COVID excuse, man, that's never going away.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, I think.
I guess we can.
Do you want to do something about how it sounds like a beer brand? Can you make a joke about that? Maybe.
Yeah.
No, I think it is.
Why don't you just go into your edible story? How about that?
You're talking about all the hack bits.
Oh, yeah.
Edible story, COVID is one of them.
Edible story. Let me guess. You didn't. It didn't hit, so you took another one. That's crazy. And wild prediction into the future, that was too much. Whatever amount it was too much.
Whatever you were doing became hard to do. Because of the edible.
And it was just like another thing. Yeah.
The setup is, took half, didn't feel it.
Yeah.
That's
But here's the thing. Huge laugh every time.
Oh,
You know?
people love a good
And then they
edible
go, turns out it was 100 milligrams.
story. Some guys just never will act.
Yeah. Yeah.
Edible stories.
We should just write a whole act of these type of jokes. Therapy.
And just become the best comedian
You're
ever.
talking about my act. Except the edible story.
Oh, speaking.
No, but you get a lot of people that are out there like, so my therapist told me I gotta start doing X, so now Y happens. And you're like, okay.
You're describing stand-up
You're like, jump off a bridge.
Yeah.
See, that's why you're the therapist.
Wait, look, going back to what you were saying about your.
This is the most manic conversation.
Well, this is raw. This is
Raw. This
how
is a
it goes.
podcast, baby.
Yeah.
No, going back to.
Go back.
So that girl goes, my friend's brother is having a breakdown. Who the fuck gives a shit
That's what I said.
about their friend's brother? My friend's brother could die tomorrow, and I might not even text him.
Tom, it's because you're a bad person.
Yeah.
If my brother died, I don't even think you wouldn't even mention it to me. I'd be like, hey, you know, in fact, my brother did die. And no one even fucking said shit.
I'm walking in here today and they're like, hey, Tom's brother died. Let's not bring it up. He doesn't want to talk about it.
My friend's brother.
My
But
brother.
no, it's not like if I said to you like my brother or your brother,
Right.
like I would care, you're my friend. But it's twice removed.
Yeah.
I don't know that person. But
Yeah, you
I don't
don't
know.
know.
She's going, my friend's brother that
But
you don't know
in her-
is now having a breakdown,
Yeah.
which could mean anything.
In her defense.
Yeah. He could just had like whole milk and he's having diarrhea. That's usually what the millennial breakdown is.
I want to know what I did wrong though.
Yeah, see, that was it's the mystery. It's not that, because if it was like the first day we were going, we're not really getting along, you thought it was going well.
Yeah, because if she told me, then maybe I would try and rectify
Okay,
it.
it might have been when you walked in and gave her a hug.
No, it wasn't the hug, it was when you pulled her and tight and sniffed her hair. That's what really tipped her off. That's when you said that, he goes, hey, Garnier in your hair? Do you leather rinse and
Do you
repeat?
do that when people walk by and you go,
No!
I have a horrible sense of smell.
Wait,
I do.
when people walk by, you sniff them?
No, well, if they
Cut
walk.
that out. We don't.
No, keep that in. Keep that in. When people walk by me, you get an essence of them. And I take it
What
in.
do I smell like?
Whiskey and disappointment.
Well, I was gonna say just kind of this general Italian thing, you know?
No.
It's like, that guy smells like.
So when someone.
Does it? Do I actually have a
You gotta
smell?
look at, it's like, that's a guy, you know, his Nonna lives at home, he's got a lot of product in his hair.
No, Lucas smells like.
Really?
You know, you're sweating garlic a little bit.
No, Lucas smells like leather. That's what
Yeah.
it smells like.
Yeah, like leather's been left out in the rain and filled with
Which is a good
marinara
thing.
sauce.
Which is
It's good, yeah. That could be a candle.
Clip that laugh. Get a good close to that.
It's like he's trying to impress a girl. The silent laugh. Like a silent laugh.
Oh, that's legitimate. I smell like leather. That's a good smell though.
Yeah, no,
It's not a bad odor. I don't want to have a bad.
But see, that thing, when you say people walk by, you can smell them, that's usually a bad thing. Whether it's good or bad, if you can smell someone from a couple feet away, you don't want that.
No, I like it.
That's because you're a creep.
No,
What?
it's no like all right. Let's,
You like it as the smeller. To be
Yeah.
like, oh, I smell the people.
it's refreshing. And someone walks by and they smell like fucking dumpster juice. You
It's
know, like-
refreshing?
Yeah, it's not like a
You
cold
like
drink of
the
water,
water
but it's like oh, someone gives a shit about themselves.
Oh, I thought you meant if they smell bad. But so
No,
even, even if they smell good, though, you like smelling.
No, and bad smells bad.
Yeah, but if they smell good, you're like,
Yeah, that's the end of the podcast. Bad smells bad.
bad. We do look stupid. Tom's arguing. When a person smells good, I like it.
No, but okay, but like I don't know what either of you smell like.
That's good.
Dude, I almost every day I forget to put on deodorant.
That's disgusting.
But I keep
I
one
did
in my
not
car.
notice.
I keep one in my car. I keep one in
You
my
gotta keep
car.
one on the fly.
Keep one in my car, yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes if I smell like degree, just know I forgot that day.
Because you just put it on with the car?
Yeah.
And I don't put product in my hair.
You don't?
No.
But the shine.
You're kidding.
I have nothing in my hair right now.
You didn't know.
That's olive oil.
What I was about to say, is that olive oil? No,
It's time I have to go through jokes before the show.
I have nothing in my hair. And then I don't have any cologne on. I have Old Spice Captain deodorant on.
You don't have
Weird,
cologne?
I have no cologne. I never
You look
wear
like you
cologne.
have a merchant come to the house and sell you cologne.
You never wear cologne? Ever?
I wear cologne like if I'm dressing up nice or
It's
something.
weird
going on
if
a
you're
date.
putting it on to hang out with me and Tom,
That's
for
what
sure.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dude,
You're telling me that I smell like I'm some gigolo.
I
Hey, what'd you say? Hey, no, dude, I got this new soap that I think you would like. It's,
Irish Springs?
Do I look like a poor person to you?
I use Irish Springs.
You use Irish. It's Irish Spring, first off.
No, that's an Italian thing.
The Irish Spring.
No, there's multiple.
There's only one Irish Spring. But here's, dude, I got this soap that you would like. It's Duke
Does it have
Cannon.
Super Mario on the front of it?
No, it's Duke Cannon, but it smells like Buffalo Trace whiskey.
Oh,
That's
cool.
the scent.
Why do you want to
Clearly
smell
already
like that?
sell like whiskey and disappointment.
Yeah, why do you want to smell like that?
No, but it's not. It has.
You
notes
come out of the
oak
shower and someone
barrel.
goes, "Oh man, you been drinking?"
Yeah, you get pulled over. Smell like whiskey. Yeah, it's my soap.
Oh, yeah.
They wouldn't believe
Oh, you
that.
never been in the shower before? I
What
can
kind of soap
confess
do you use?
that there's nothing in your hair right now. Do you never shampoo it? Is that what it is?
I shampoo.
Really? But like really, I feel like
No.
when I shampoo my hair, it dries out. Like
I don't shampoo
He's
every day.
Italian.
No.
But do you ever put stuff in your hair?
Yeah, on occasion. If I'm dressing in a suit or something.
Really?
Or on a date. On a date, I'll put
Yeah.
cologne. I'll put something in my hair.
Yeah.
What do you put? Olive oil?
Nonna just comes over and
little Sunday gravy in there.
No, it's the tears of the Irish.
You
That's
put a
what I
little
use.
marinara here. Little marinara here.
My grandpa used to tell me that some people would put vanilla behind their hair.
Okay, all right. Here's a good question. How do you put on cologne when you wear it?
Oh, really? I have a spray.
That's why I want to know. Everyone has a technique. Three.
That's way too much.
3 on the neck.
Way too much.
No, but here's the thing. It's a what the fuck? It's the certain.
Oh.
It's like the French word, but it's not as strong. It's not a cologne.
It's like watered down.
It's a toilette.
Perfume. Yeah.
Okay.
No, perfume is actually hot.
3, I feel like it's totally ambitious.
3, and then I put 2 on the arms.
Wow.
That's crazy.
But you don't smell it on me, do you?
No. You
Exactly.
wear it every day?
Yeah.
So you don't wear deodorant, but you wear cologne?
Well,
Every
because
day.
the cologne is out on my bathroom, like right next to the sink.
Yeah.
So I grab that.
But
right.
that's your shelf. You know what else you can put there? Deodorant.
Well, I don't know if you know
What do you-
this.
what do you-
I live with a woman. Nothing is where I want it to be.
Tom's talking about half jokes. He goes, I live with a woman, and guess what? It's annoying.
What do you do, Tom?
I think the move what you're supposed to do is you do a little dab on the wrist, and then you dab your neck with the wrist.
You strike me as a guy that like YouTube that.
No,
It's one of those things, I don't know where that came from, but I just know that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
No, there's-
I've never done that once.
when I was
What?
getting into
Like
cologne.
that?
But because it lets you control it. Because if you just spray it and you spray too much.
I walk through it.
No, that's not good.
Yeah,
That's
we
not
know,
good.
we can smell you.
No, I actually did watch. I wanted to buy a nice cologne, and I went on YouTube and I looked up how to put it on properly.
Yeah.
Like all different types, and you're supposed to put it on the parts where your body's the warmest, like a pulse point.
Interesting.
So you're supposed to put it on your neck where the pulse is, and then on your arm where the pulse is, because that's where the heat, that's where your body heat is, so it emits more. But you're not supposed to.
Right.
That's Axe
Wait,
body spray
yeah.
shit. Luke.
Yeah, that just sounds like something an asshole guy would say.
Yeah, he is kind of a douche.
And all those guys,
wearing cologne, anyone who's
any
wearing
guy
cologne.
making a YouTube video about here's how you're supposed to do this.
Yeah.
It's helpful, but fuck you. I'm happy that you're teaching me something,
Hilarious.
but fuck you for that.
I literally can't live my life.
That's so funny that you're like, yeah, I need to figure out how to get my wedding ring out of the garbage disposal. Some guy makes a video about it. You're like, he saved my life.
No,
Screw that guy.
no, not like if it's like a
handy thing.
If it's like, okay guys, I'm gonna teach you the most efficient way to put on cologne.
Oh yeah, okay.
Shut the fuck up.
But it's useful.
Right?
But you admit it's useful.
It can be useful, clearly.
But you're mad. You're almost more mad
I'm
that you
mad
have
that
to
there's
use
some
it.
guy making that
He's
video.
more of a man than you. Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't even live my life
Like
without looking up how to do something on YouTube. Even if I
YouTube's great. It's
Even if
great.
I know how to do it, I'll still look it up to be like, oh, does this guy have anything else I can add to my
Right.
to my repertoire?
It's always a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you find a good YouTube guy that's showing you some stuff.
You just said how much you hate him.
Yeah,
But
they're a good guy. So it's all about the guy, right? It's all about the guy or the woman teaching you. Like if you see some guy, I'm looking up how to edit clips and stuff. If you find some guy and speed then okay, we have to go on. This is how you cut the clip. I don't want to listen to it.
Yeah. I'd rather give a guy $10 to do that than learn something new.
No, but if you get a guy that's like, okay, guys, like I like the monotone.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here's like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Here's how you edit this clip and do this and crop it. And like you're like, okay, he's not yelling at me.
Yeah.
But like
Some of these
that's
guys are yelling.
But that's to me, that's like why his videos are so popular is because he knows, like, I need to be like, he's
Right.
doing that too.
Because there are people on the opposite end, like the Swedish guy. I did a bad impression, but they're usually yelling, "Hey guys, like and subscribe to my channel."
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
I don't think he even knows what a computer is. Well, actually, he was the Terminator.
He's the
And
governor.
the governor, yeah.
What's this story, Tom? You've been tantalizing us with the
Oh,
story.
no, I want to get back to the soap.
Okay.
So what soap do you use, Tyler?
I'm usually a
Can
body
I
wash.
guess?
Yeah.
Dove.
No.
Fuck.
Dove for men.
Can I guess?
Do you
Guess
use
the
a foreign one?
most popular soap on the market, and then I say no. He goes, damn it. That
Do
was
you
my
use
only
a
guess.
3-in-1?
Yeah, I'm a big 3-in-1 guy. But
Wait, what is it?
3-in-1 shampoo, body
Oh,
wash,
come on, buddy.
conditioner. But here's the thing.
When's
I-
your birthday?
It's
February 14th. We talked about it last week. Thought we were friends.
It's conditioner. No, it's conditioner and body
yeah,
wash.
I've gotten away a little bit from using the 3-in-1, but here's the thing. It's conditioner, body wash, shampoo. That's the 3-in-1.
So you just put it all over yourself?
But here's the thing. I
Jerk off?
I don't really shampoo my hair often, so it's like I'm really using this body wash. But honestly, we're being honest. For the most part, what I'm using is a bar soap from a hotel. I just use the hotel soap.
Tell us you're a comic book.
I
Tell us you're a comic.
I know.
Dude, when I was a kid, I used to fucking lick the bar soap.
That's disgusting.
Dude,
Why?
because alright, it's like you lick the bar soap, not like a new one. I wouldn't like put it up my ass and then lick it, but
Oh, not a new one, or a new one.
a new one.
Yeah.
Did I say not a
Do
new
you
said
use,
not
do
to do
you use bar soap?
No,
No.
no.
You what do you got? A scrubby?
I use
A loofah?
Well, I got a thing.
No,
when you
no,
scrub the soap on
no,
the thing.
this is what made me
You
think
gotta
this.
get a loofah.
Because when we were at your
I got
house
a
doing
scrubby
the
thing.
first
Yeah, you
episode of this nameless podcast,
Yeah.
I go in your bathroom. You have the biggest loofah I've ever seen in my life.
That's an average sized loofah. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
That is.
I hate the word loofah.
Yeah, me too. But
It looks like you're washing yourself with this fucking pillow. And it's like fucking.
no, that to me that is straight down the middle, like regulation sized loofah.
No, you need something rough. A loofah's too soft.
Yeah.
No.
It's a feminine.
I'm not trying to hurt myself.
Yeah, Luke has
You
a
need
lava
something-
rock in there. Just
Yeah, I do. It's like a pumice stone.
Yeah, a piece of
I get
coal.
a pumice.
That's only for your feet.
Yeah, right.
Well, the back is pumice, and then it's like a scrubby
That's
brush.
nice. That's
and
nice.
You're in there with the Brillo pad, scrubbing yourself
Yeah,
like a
yeah, Mr.
sheet
Scrub
pan.
paper.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Crying, listen to Frank Sinatra. Yeah. You
God,
do need
you
to
know
quit
what- you know what
drinking.
pisses me off a lot? When people just put bar soap right to their
Yeah, you
body.
can't
That
talk
is.
the body.
I used to do that for a long time. Irish Spring.
Until I found the loofah, and the loofah like maximizes your soap.
The
and
loofah is insane. That's like, do you like a coarse, hard towel, or do you like a really soft towel to get out of the shower?
I like it in the
soft
middle.
towel. Well, who's going? I want a hard towel.
Me,
Sometimes-
I like a hard towel because it absorbs the moisture.
And
Who hurt you?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. Soft absorbs. A hard
it's
towel's
like-
a piece of cardboard.
No, you need like a. It dries you off quicker. It's rough.
You know you're allowed to enjoy things that are comfortable.
I
you
know.
seem like you like paint.
Have you seen the house that we're in?
Yeah, but that's why it's
We're in
it's funny.
Epstein's basement
That's
right
right.
now.
Nona's basement.
It's rented out Jeffrey Epstein's West Palm basement for this podcast.
But that's why I feel so backwards. That you're like such an easygoing guy, and then you're like, but I want to be punished by my towel.
It's the drinking. The drinking I punish myself with.
Yeah.
No, I do get what Lucas says because sometimes those really soft towels they don't absorb.
They don't
everything.
absorb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand by the towel.
But a hard towel?
I don't think that goes into my psyche.
Now,
the
look,
towel.
let me ask you this, and I know the answer to this, but to say it for the podcast, do you wash your feet?
I do not. No.
That's insane.
Wait, he has one of the servants do it. Obviously.
He has one of the kids.
It's Nona. Nona comes
It's
down.
tough to get it done now that school's back in
No,
session.
No, I don't like. I'm not in there.
I
going
can
like
tell.
this.
Holy shit.
They're pretty clean. I don't know.
You
For a
don't
guy
do
who
that?
never ever washes them.
I do walk around barefoot a lot, but no, like the water is running down me and cleans it.
Do you know what Peyton told me? Shout out to buddy Peyton Ruddy. He told me that he has a chair in his shower that he sits down. He is 21 years
Yeah,
old.
dude, we
He is
do.
21 years old, and he is sitting down in the shower. I don't know if that's 100% true or not, but it sounds like something Peyton would do. I think it is.
Yeah, dude.
That's so bad.
Yeah, that's really bad.
You can't sit down in the
The
shower.
next thing you know, he's taking a
Have you
bath.
ever taken a seat in the shower though? You ever take a seat? You're hungover. You walk into the
Yeah,
shower
I do it hungover.
and you just kind of like sit there while it's in. You're just like.
That's sad.
Yeah,
Right,
you know, you got
but
your rubber
you've done it,
ducky and your Spider-Man toy and your Maple Flake. That's when you do that.
Oh, wait, what were we saying before about, just before this, about...
Soap, rubbing the soap.
No.
Drinking.
drinking,
So loofah, I don't know.
dating,
Scrubby.
scrubby.
Loofah. Yeah, the loofah I can't get past. You are a loofah guy. That
Sam
makes so much
has-
sense.
Once I discovered the
What
loofah,
color is the loofah?
It's blue.
It's blue. I saw it, but it's huge.
It's like that's regulation size. Slow pitch softball size loofah.
Regulation size loofah. Look it up.
I think you. It looks like
On a little string.
It looks like you shoved it in your ass and then pulled it out really hard.
That actually might be a decent way to clean. I think, now that you say it.
All right, dude. When I'm in the shower, I always have to wash out. Do you guys wash out your belly button? Do you have a deep belly button?
Yes, but this feels like a cartoon thing. There is always lint in my belly.
I know.
Isn't it? I thought I was the only one.
No, lint.
You ever
Dog
get
hair in mine and
dog hair.
and setless.
He's checking. It's setless.
That's right. Keep it setless. Dude, my belly button is fucking raunchy, dude.
No, mine's not bad. It's clean. It's just there's this perfect. It could be 10 minutes later, a perfect little ball of lint.
Yeah,
I don't know where it's coming from.
That's so disgusting.
Sometimes
I hate this conversation.
Dude,
But here's the thing.
I'm not
Otherwise,
kidding.
clean. It's like I don't know what it is.
I'm not kidding. You stick your finger in my belly button. Second knuckle. I swear to God.
That's bad.
It is bad. I don't know what the fuck they did when they were cutting my umbilical
That's
cord.
so gross and disgusting.
That is gross.
Is this too grotesque, Tyler?
He goes, really?
Really? My belly button?
Man.
Wait till I get to my asshole.
What is the story, Tom? Can we go?
Oh,
to the
okay,
story?
okay, we can go with the story. We can go with
Stop
the
talking about your fucking
Gross
orifices.
story. Well, can I? All right, one more thing. All right, whenever I get out of the shower,
Yeah.
so Q-tip, ear, belly button.
Gross.
That's so gross.
Is
But
Not that.
But
Not that
no, but for
sure.
a guy like you who's clearly got a gross belly button, I'm glad you're at least doing it. You're doing
Yeah.
something about it. You're
Yeah.
trying to clean up a little.
My
Yeah.
dog, I'm sorry.
Don't say this.
You're taking the same Q-tip you put in your ear, put in your belly.
No,
That's
I get a new one. Because I have to use both sides because it's so
You
dirty.
need like a tri Q-tip. One, like.
I do, but if I don't, I know my belly button smells bad. If when my dog comes up to me, puts his nose right
No!
like a dog's asshole, just puts his
Okay,
nose.
now we gotta stop.
Cut it.
All right,
You
sorry.
forget the Q-tip. Get a pool cleaner and just
Yeah.
get in there.
Get a loofah.
I'm sorry. Luca's looking away in
It is
disgust.
gross.
I hate that shit.
We can cut that.
You know I hate that
You're the
shit.
most interesting person. I
Anytime
know.
Peyton, another example, he always comes around, he thinks farts are really funny.
Yeah, he does.
I just go, just sickening, and I walk away. It just disgusts me all no
You
end.
really are an old man.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're the most interesting
what you
person
just
I
you
know.
just fucking farted here. That's
I was just
it makes me angry.
we're talking about
Talking
the
about his
showers.
belly button makes you as angry as farting.
No,
Look.
there's different degrees of it, but I'm disgusted.
Luca, look at me. I'm sorry.
Guys, don't fight. Come on. It's our second podcast. We're already breaking up.
It's alright, it's alright.
Look at got fired up.
I'll
I'm
never-
fine. No, well, you want to talk about fired up? Our buddy the other day got pretty fired
Correct
up.
you.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
What's the
my-
story?
Oh, my story. Okay, we're leading up to this. It's not gonna be as good.
Yeah,
as
now it's gonna suck.
Now it's gonna suck. All right, so we were at Mojo's. Good. It's a Cajun restaurant that they have a basement they have an open mic in the basement of the place. I call it the Comedy Cellar of the Chicago Circle scene.
The Northwest Chicago Comedy Center.
Yes.
What happened?
So we're all hanging out at the table. You know, Luca was there, and we leave. You know, we go outside, we're hanging out, and then we all leave. And I forget my joke book there. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta go.
One
back.
good thing has happened on this day.
So I go back, and there's people sitting at the table
Reading
reading my joke book to everybody. And you know, there's nothing in my
That's like touching a man's belly button.
I know.
It's so personal.
all that's in my joke book is just swastikas and slurs. It's just
Yeah.
it's just word. No, it's just,
Doodles
it's just
of
like
dicks.
it's just like
Yeah.
one. It's like
Right,
one.
it's
Yeah, they don't. So they're like reading through it. I go, oh, that's mine. I snatched out of this girl's hand. She goes, what is all this?
Oh, so she didn't see you go up. She didn't know you were
No. These were just people.
Out of context. That
Out of
is
context.
rough.
And then I go, it's my joke book. And then they go, what's a joke book? And I'm like, oh, you know, we do an open mic here in the basement. Come on next Tuesday, you can hear
Did
whatever
they
you read.
say, tell me a joke? Which one of your bits?
They did say, tell me a joke.
You said you just read them all. What are you talking about?
So that makes you so vulnerable.
And they go, come on, tell us a joke. I'm like, no, I'm leaving. And they go, and then they tricked me. They go, well, what does this mean? Then it was like
Then you had to tell the joke.
pedophile joke or something.
Yeah.
So I tell them a pedophile joke,
Okay.
and they look horrified.
I would imagine.
Out of context. Out of context, so it just looks like I really mean it.
Yeah, it's real. When you think about it, pedophile jokes cease to be jokes when you're not doing stand-up.
Yeah,
right.
So talk.
When you see pedophile stuff written in somebody's little notebook,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that raises alarm.
That's
I know.
my notebook.
And then I say the joke, not a single laugh. They're looking at me like I'm insane.
Alert the authorities.
Yeah. And then I go, you guys can see me next Tuesday in the basement. And I walked out.
Great to meet you.
They were like, yeah, see me next Tuesday in the basement, and you'll never leave that basement. You'll be trapped down there. Sounds like you invited them to be kidnapped. Yeah, bring any of your little siblings if you want. Like, wait them out.
That's awesome. I saw the Louis C.K. Joe List movie. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I liked it.
No, liked it. What'd you think?
I liked the acting. I liked. I wasn't a big fan of the end. I wish he would have went back and like kind of rekindled it with his wife, not just over the phone. But everything else was great. The acting was great. The story was great. I just wish the way it ended was a little bit different.
Yeah, but you know what, man? I'm sitting there and I'm going, if this wasn't made by Louis C.K. and Joe List, I don't know if I'd hate it, but I wouldn't be like, this movie was awesome.
Well, you just kind of
I think you in particular, because that from someone else who you don't trust, you'd be like, oh, look at this. Well, I'm talking about meditation.
It's a little gay.
Yes, that's what.
A
That's
little
what
gay,
I was
right?
gonna
But I mean, I
say.
don't.
Talking about feelings. That's stupid. Yeah. But really though, like if it wasn't a comedian, you would never. If it wasn't a comedian, you would never seek out that movie.
Right, exactly. Oh,
Right.
for sure.
So you wouldn't even have an opinion if it wasn't made.
But
by
I like that, whatever, he's coming back to consult, like, I don't know, it just seemed a little over the top with the whole thing.
What do you think was
What
the
I
character?
appreciated about it is that it wasn't a super funny movie. They played it straight, but
Yeah.
the bits in it were really
Yes, I laughed out loud a few times.
the bit where he's having a really serious like conversation with his parents and people keep coming down the stairs running
Yes.
into it. Just like
So
that,
funny.
where it's like it's not a particularly funny movie, but then nails things like that. I really like that.
I kind of identified with it a little bit when
For sure.
when he's like trying to tell her the problem and she's like, "Dad, you want a hug? Give me a fucking hug."
Yeah. Or then they bring it up later.
I think that's
they're like, "Oh, get this today."
Yeah,
My
yes,
family
yeah.
did all that. Luca said this.
Oh, we don't hug him enough. Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah. I liked it. Do you know what movie I watched the other day that was, dude, probably one of the funniest movies I've ever seen? Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield.
Never seen it.
I've never seen it. Oh, dude,
Is it like a Billy Madison where he's like an adult who goes back to school? Kind of thing?
yeah, but it's Rodney.
Yeah,
And it's
I should watch it.
Every time. Do you have HBO Max?
No.
I'll give you my password.
There we go. This podcast is paying off.
Tom6969. No.
Stinky belly button 42.
But no, this movie, you guys gotta watch. Next podcast, watch this movie, come back.
We'll do it. I saw the Elvis movie. I hated that.
Yeah, you're saying that.
I heard it sucks.
Yeah, they made it real woke.
Luca's like, that should be me.
I could have did Elvis.
Played him.
You kind of do look like the
I
Austin
got nothing
Butler
in
guy.
my hair.
He's got a drinking and drug problem. Yeah, you can
They
play
didn't,
him.
but that's my problem with the movie is they didn't touch on that at all.
Yeah.
They're just like, Elvis was funny. He was a funny guy. He he thought he knew karate.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah, he was pilled out of his mind.
Yeah. He went.
I know a lot of drug addicts that are funny.
Yeah. He met Nixon. And he asked him to be an FBI agent, and Nixon gave him like a badge, and he would always have a gun on him. And in the movie, they make him like more.
I also like that Luca goes, he always had a gun on him, funny guy stuff.
He's in this ridiculous outfit with a pistol. That's hilarious. But but then
You would see it in that tight pantsuit that he would wear. Just
right. But in the movie, he's oh my God, Martin Luther King passed away. It's just so sad. And you're like,
That never
Elvis
happened.
never said this. Elvis was fucking cracked
I
out
think
of
he
his mind.
had a softer side, It's 24 hours in the day. He can be sensitive for an hour or two.
He would even eat a funny sandwich, peanut butter and bananas.
And bacon.
That's a
Yes, yeah.
bacon.
I thought
And they didn't touch on his fat era at all. There was no fat era.
Yeah,
you
just
want
the
to see
very end.
fat Elvis.
Fat Elvis, yeah.
When I was in Nashville, I went to the Country Music Hall of Fame, and they had his Cadillac in there from like the 60s.
Cool. Was it pink?
No, I think it was white.
Yeah.
And
He bought everyone Cadillacs.
dude,
If you were his friend, he bought you
in the
Cadillacs.
60s, he had a TV and a phone inside of his car.
Yeah,
that is
you know how
insane.
rich this guy was? Yeah.
I've seen his house. It's kind of a dump.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's old.
Oh yeah, a lot of things.
You went to
are old.
Graceland?
Oh no, I didn't go.
No.
My mom went and told me
So
about
you
it.
saw it.
So she told you it was.
Well, I'm a perpetual liar.
What's your mom's house look like?
She came over to the trailer park and said, this place
She walked into Graceland and goes, "This fucking place is a dump, dude."
No, my mom just did buy a house like 2 years ago, and so we're like having everything inspected. She just bought the house. She didn't have anyone look at this place, and the inspector goes, "This place is a fire hazard. There's exposed wires in the ceiling." And
this is her house.
this is her house, not the one I grew up in. Yeah,
Yeah.
long story. evicted.
That was a pretty short story.
Yeah, actually, the shortest story you've told today.
That was very Hemingway of me. You guys didn't even think I knew
That's
that
a good
was.
artistic choice.
I love it. That's funny.
Yeah, so you guys got any good stories?
I was thinking about my.
I got a question for you. So I live right by the 606. This is like running biking trail.
What's the 606?
I just described it. It's a running biking trail.
In the city?
Yeah. It's like right by my house. It's like,
Yeah.
so it used to be like an elevated train line.
So a bike is a thing that people ride, and then when you run is an activity.
Dude, I
we're
bought.
talking about exercise. Sorry.
I bought a bike during the pandemic when we were getting all the free money. It was like a $1,200 bike.
Yeah, the free money. Can we go back to that?
Yeah.
We're getting all that free money?
We were getting all that free money. When
Yeah, free money,
Donald
right?
Trump gave us free money.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
Oh.
That's the one thing I care about. People are gonna be like, he said Donald Trump is our Lord and Savior. No, but so I bought a bike and I rode it maybe 3 times.
It's a stationary bike now. It just sits.
Yeah,
What-
it just
what-
sits. It's
what is
upside
your-
down in my living room.
What is your qualm with the
going to the
606?
Oh, nothing. I love it. It's great. So it's this biking running trail, but because and people who live in the neighborhood, it's like younger, kind of hipper people, or like hip people are trying to hit moms, you know, around that age. So it's everyone exercising on this thing. Smoke shows. Everyone's hot.
Right.
And it's everyone's got a 6-pack. These are like attractive people. A lot of people rollerblade. The most attractive women you've ever seen rollerblade.
I would love to.
I was thinking
So this is what I was gonna ask: is if you would rollerblade?
I would love to, but society does not dictate me to roll.
That's where I'm at.
No.
I couldn't do it. But I saw a guy at a show the other day. He was
Make rollerblading
less gay.
less gay.
It starts with you. Be the change you want to see in the world.
Yeah, but I'll be the guy to start.
But that's the thing. So the most attractive women you've ever seen rollerblading for exercise, and it's clearly keeping them in good shape. And then you see guys doing it, and they're like either weirdos or they're like also like ripped up dudes.
No, they're just trying to fuck those girls that are rollerblading.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So you do see men rollerblade.
Yes, all the time.
Yeah, it just looks so freeing.
Yeah,
But you know what I appreciate about you is you want to so bad, but you won't.
I won't,
You
man.
know,
I
really
really
enjoy it.
won't.
You should come do it on the 606 because it's like there's no traffic. These people, literally, these guys, like you can tell they're having the time of their life. They got music on, they're dancing. Old men, they're dancing.
Yes,
they're like,
you're rolling, but you just
It's
there's,
like a roller
there's no
coaster.
way to look manly about it at all.
I was
Right.
thinking about this the other day. I saw 2 girls rollerblading. I was like, wow, that's actually really hot for some reason.
okay, yeah.
Let's go rollerblading.
Yeah.
I have the electric bike. I have a little electric bike.
Yeah.
It's got a little electric
Yeah.
motor because I'm an old man.
Yeah.
And, but when I ride it, I love riding it. It's like my favorite thing. I ride it around, and anytime I see someone like a biker, like actually biking for exercise, he looks at me like I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, dude, you're a
He's just
poser.
like you.
Yeah, but he's a sucker. He's using his legs. You got a fucking motor under you.
But the whole reason
No,
he's out
no.
there is to exercise. He's
Yeah,
not just
we're not equals up.
That's hippie
But
bullshit.
I like it. But
Can't you tell I don't like it?
but all the
Tom with the black in his veins, that's hippie shit.
There's a dent in this couch and be sitting here for an hour.
all the trails I go by around here though, no smoke shows at all.
Yeah,
it's all
where you live. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's all about.
No smoke shows around here? Really?
On the trails, no. I'll ride my bike to Hinsdale and I ride through and maybe try and catch some milfs, and there's never any.
Oh, here's a gripe I have with porn now.
I like how it goes. Well, you said MILFs and it made me think.
Yeah.
Is the camera on? Make sure you're ridiculous. No,
meant to say something important.
I hate how in porn it goes straight from like just turned 18 to MILF. Within the girl's 18,
Decent
by the time
premise.
she's 21.
I tried to do a joke like that for a while. Like if you
Oh, you did?
If you look at
This is a bit that I'm running.
Like, show me mid-30s. Yeah, that's
no,
good.
well, so like if you saw a video that said appropriately aged women, you'd be like, it's gotta be the extreme.
No, but I'm saying like how do you go from just turned 18 to MILF by your 22nd birthday?
Because the industry is pretty hard on these people. It
Yeah,
seems,
it's
you know?
a
They age pretty fast.
it's a rough and tumble world out
Right,
there
yeah.
in the porn industry, I
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, you look 18 and bright-eyed, and a year later, you look like you've seen 40
That's
years
gotta
like
be
that.
tough.
Well, when you take that many dicks in 1 year,
That's
it
good.
ages you.
Please expand on that. Oh, it's gotta be tough.
I said that's gotta be tough being a porn star. That's a tough way to make money.
Oh
Yeah, I think we could stop using the word star.
Porn star and MMA fighter, those are tough ways to make a living, right? I mean, because you're getting pounded.
But at least MMA, you're making millions and millions of dollars.
Actually, no.
That's
That's not true. Only top of the.
Yeah,
It's just
right.
like
Right, I I think one time I googled how like the net worth of a lot of these porn stars, and it was like,
it's bad.
Very underwhelming.
Yeah.
I was like, this girl's getting 7 penises in her face on a Tuesday, and she's making like $1 million, $2 million.
I always think, and most of them are making like, it's probably like what a
like 75 grand. Yeah,
even
like,
less. Yeah.
I was thinking about this. I like to look up celebrity net worths all the time. That's like what I do at night when I'm bored.
Right.
And I looked up like Andy Milonakis's
Yeah.
net worth, and it was like $3 million. And I'm like, fuck you, $3 million. And then I started doing my net worth in my head.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like $10,000 with my car. You know?
Right. Yeah, like you got to name to me. That seems like a great amount of money. I'm like,
yeah, it's a career.
He hasn't had a show in years.
Yeah.
That kind of money is perfect. You just coast on your $3 million and you live a comfortable life. You work when you want.
Andy Milonakis is a midget, yeah?
No.
Hey.
No, but I can see how you get that impression.
Wasn't that his whole thing?
No,
he looked younger than he was.
Younger than he was.
And he would like go up to like homeless guys and harass them. Wasn't that his whole show?
I liked the show a lot. It was kind of like that. But yes, he looked really young.
Here's another gripe that I have that just came to my mind. I hate any like man on the street thing where they go up to drunk people or they go up to like homeless men and they're like, do you know who the senator is? And then they're like, I'd be like, dude, fuck off, man. I'm trying to have a good time.
That was my next bit for this podcast. We were going to go up to people on the street. Oh, actually, I did have a bit for this podcast that I thought you guys might enjoy.
Like you want to run by us, or?
Yeah. You already know about it. No, this is just for the podcast,
okay.
Not for the stage.
No, not the peppers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Tom was at a farmer's market, which is so out of place for you. You're at a farmer's market and you're buying hot sauce.
And all the
and Tom's telling me this. He goes, I'm at a farmer's market and there's a hot sauce stand. I was thinking for the podcast, I go, we're not doing hot sauce.
and I go, no, but wait.
And he goes, no. And he goes,
stopped you right there.
He was like offended. He's like, no, dude, wait. And he's like, so I buy the hot sauce, and the guy has jalapeno, Carolina Reaper peppers, and he goes, you could just take them. And I go, we can eat those on the podcast. I go, that's worse.
That's so much worse. Yeah. Are we serious about this?
Oh, that's it.
Did you bring the peppers?
Did I?
I would.
I hope not.
No, they were in my backpack.
I would watch you eat a pepper.
No.
I personally would not eat one.
I would do it, and we
comment in below. You want to see
Should
Tom
we
eat a
have-
pepper?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Let's tell the people.
Wait, again.
Comment, like, subscribe to everything. You know what I mean?
Again, this is you being like, oh, the hack joke about the edibles, and then you're like, what about a podcast where we eat hot peppers?
Well, here's the thing. It's our take on it.
Hack jokes
It's
about
our
peppers.
thing. That's what we should lead into. The whole podcast is us doing every bit that's been done a million times. That'll be our
Yeah,
thing.
we have a whole black comedy episode.
We're just doing this.
Chappelle, Mike, Bob. Oh, a lot of white people in here. A lot of white people in here. It's kind of crazy.
A lot of white people in here is white people's version of the edible story.
Yes. So I'm in therapy, and there's a lot of that.
Yeah. This could be the whole podcast.
Yeah.
Hack
Hack jokes and hot
boys.
Head jokes and hot sauce.
Do you know what? I don't know. I don't know if I should say this or not, but I'm gonna say it. I feel like a lot of people in therapy don't need to go.
I just don't know. Bill Burr, I was listening to him the other day. He had a good take on it. Like when is it over?
Yeah.
When is it?
Yeah.
When are you done? Right? Like the doctor is never going to be like, all right. But I'm not
You're
saying.
golden. Go back out.
I'm not saying that people don't need
And I
it.
went to
You should
therapy.
still go, and
Yeah.
I think it's good for people. But it is kind of like I could see how it falls into a scheme. You know?
Well, there's two schools of thought. I think one being, it's kind of like going to the gym. It's like, what do you mean? When is it over? It's kind of a constant maintenance.
Right,
It's like
right.
taking your car in every 6
Good
months.
point.
It's maintenance, right? The other argument would be, you can just stop. There are people who just like, oh yeah, I'm done right now.
Right.
But I think what you're saying is, you get, especially people who I think are prone to being in therapy, or like could be easily manipulated. I'd be like, yeah, you got to come every week.
I went to a hypnotherapist once, and my mom was doing it, and she was just a white lady face.
But like to be like, I want to quit smoking. Like, what are you trying to?
So that's what, like, when I sat down with her, that was like her whole thing. She's like, "What are you trying to do?" I'm like, "I'm not trying to do anything." You know?
And to this day, I've stuck to that.
Yeah, and she's like, what's your goal? I go, I don't know, to be more creative or like write more or something. And she's like, all right. And I don't know.
She's gonna hypnotize you into it.
Yeah, so like I laid back in the chair, and she kind of sounded like and not gonna lie, doing her voice actually. I'm not gonna name names, but she sounded like, just relax. lean back in the chair. It was really just guided meditation,
Yeah.
I realize now. But I did
Did you
feel
like
like I liked it, but I did feel like it was a little bit of a scheme.
For sure.
I
Well,
just-
I was like, I can do this alone.
I like how Lucas
Yeah.
starts out the podcast with like, I gotta quit drinking, I'm a piece of shit. And he's like, I went to therapy, and I was like, I don't want to do anything.
yeah.
No, the therapy might help me quit drinking, honestly.
I would
You never done it?
Like sit down, let me talk to a shrink. No, never
Shrink is
done. I would be
But
so
Tony Soprano
off.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
Hey, Tony Soprano did it, I can do
But
it.
it is kind of like cool now.
I like when
Yeah, I also don't like that. I don't like that it's
That it's-
trendy. I
yeah.
think it should still be a secret thing.
Oh yeah.
A secret.
It's like
Like,
people,
everyone should go, but no one should talk about
it's
it.
like
That's
people who
a decent-
meditate. They wear the beads and
Yeah.
they're like, I do yoga. It's like that's people talk about going to therapy now.
Have you gone to therapy, Tom?
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's great.
But that's the thing, like, yeah, it's never been like one of those things where I've gone. There's people like, oh, I've been to therapy since I was 5 years old. I'm like, it feels like exhausting. It's like as a sport where you're like, you gotta have a season off. You know,
I
You're
would
going out in
hate
the
to be a
summer,
therapist. I would hate to listen to
Oh,
all
I think
these
it's-
fucking stupid people.
But it's a
with
skill
problems.
for sure. That's because you're you. But if you can compartmentalize it and be like, I'm just good at giving advice or whatever, like or listening to people and processing their feelings, you can make a shitload of money sitting around doing talking.
It's kind of a cocky thing to be like, you come to me for your problems.
For sure.
And then but like the thing I think that would psych me out about it is that this person is really pretending to care, right? They're like,
Yeah.
I care about you, and here's some advice, and then they go, okay, get the fuck out. Like all we're
Well, that's been an
friends.
hour.
We're friends up until
Yes.
the point.
And then they bring up the insurance. They're like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, how are you paying for How are you paying for my friendship? It just
I
feels
get it.
wrong.
But they're not really. I think your perception of a therapist is maybe like off, or maybe it's what you see in like movies and stuff. Like it's not like they're like, oh, I love you, I want to be. I feel like probably in movies a lot. It's like, oh, your therapist is like,
No, but they're listening. You're confiding in them. I feel like if
Who's
I'm
that?
confiding in someone, I have to be. There needs to be
Friendly.
trust and
Yeah.
friendship.
but there's something. I think a big part is there's something to just like a person who isn't your friend that you're like. I will say things to you I wouldn't say to someone who's my friend because I'm paying you to be here and I don't have to like
Yeah,
entertain
there's no
you.
stakes.
I don't have to entertain
and
you.
he's not going to go share it with
Right,
people.
I'm like, yeah, dude. So that's their whole. It's like they're like emotional hookers.
I can
it's
see
like
how
I'm
they can
paying
be
you
helpful,
to be this. You know,
You know who are also really good emotional hookers?
hookers. So when you make them cry and
that's
they're
bang
emotional.
for your buck. You bring them over, you tell them your problems, then you fuck them.
I never understood it because I've gotten like a lap dance at a strip club or something. Not that strippers are hookers, that's an honest profession.
Sex work.
But they'll be like, hey, you don't realize how many times guys come and get a lap dance and they just like vent to me and they tell me about their problems.
bet.
I'm like, I could
Yeah.
never imagine doing that to
Yeah.
to Crystal.
Right.
Yeah. And how many guys go there, get the lap dance, and come in their pants?
Yeah,
That's
probably-
disgusting.
Oh, sorry. I'm being very
in the belly button.
grotesque.
There's
I'm
this
just trying to be open and honest with you guys. Like, this is therapy for me. I quit going.
Is this if this what you said to your therapist? Is this I feel sorry for that.
No. We can. That's the next episode where I got into it with my therapist.
But yeah, I don't.
There was a guy. There's a whole podcast about it called "The Shrink Next Door," where it was like a guy who was a therapist and he would prey on people because he knew they were like losers, and he would be like he'd pay me a bunch of money to be your therapist for years, and then he'd scam them into like giving him their fortune and stuff.
Yeah, I think I'd be a great therapist. I would hate doing
Like,
it, but
I'm
I'd be
so
great
sorry.
at it. I'd be like, this is what you got to do.
You could do it right here with the fire.
Right. I go. Stop doing that, idiot.
This could be honestly, you're the no bullshit therapist. You go,
Yeah, I kind of like that. The therapist that
knock
is
it
like,
off.
Yeah. So
That's
sometimes I feel like it's my. I just have anxiety. Okay, then don't do it.
Yeah.
Or do it. Whatever you make a decision.
This sounds
I
exactly
love
like what
this.
my dad used to tell me.
Right?
I
Yeah.
remember I told my dad I was depressed once, and he said, "Don't think about it."
Yeah.
I like the idea of Luca being a licensed therapist who takes Blue Cross, and you come in and he goes, fucking stop. Don't.
I think you could get value. But that's my point. Is you could get just as much value out of someone telling you that as someone going, "Oh, really? That's
Sure.
so hard."
I think there are
Like,
people who do need that. You're right.
Right? Yeah. Like if
You could actually do this.
You could get a guy like in the Louis C.K. movie. He's the therapist won't tell him what to do.
Right.
As opposed to a guy that's going, "No, you got to do this. Go do
But
it."
there also is, I forget what I was going to say. It was important though.
There also is.
Yeah.
Therapy.
No, sometimes
Stripper hookers.
some people
He's saying.
really just need to get punched in the face.
Oh yeah, well, you tell him what to do. You're gonna tell people what to do. Some people need that.
Yes, of course. Everybody needs that.
But to me, that's more. You're a life coach. You're not a
That's
therapist. I'm
what-
telling people what to do. You're a life coach.
That's,
And
what a cuck
it's
is,
easier.
right? That's
Yep.
what a cuck, when you see a woman and a man and one of them is just you gotta do this. You got,
Yeah.
sometimes it's the woman going, we're doing this, and this is what time we're doing it.
That.
Yeah, and I go, I feel sorry for that guy.
Yeah.
But you realize.
You feel sorry for me?
But I realize those people just like having someone to tell them what to do, and that's great.
I have friends that are like that, where everyone's like, I hate their wife. I don't know how they do it. And I'm like, I think that's what he needs. He couldn't make a decision for himself. Are you kidding? He needs someone to be
I
told.
didn't even lay out these clothes for myself. These were already laid out when I woke up.
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding.
I love that.
No,
I think
it's also opposed, like a therapist, fucking chiropractor.
Yeah.
Those people fucking suck.
It's a scam. I hurt my back when I was younger, and because I'm an old man, and and I went to 3 different chiropractors, and they all did different things.
Yeah.
There's no like you know, like you go to a doctor, you get a chart, and like you can see what the other doctor was doing. He's like, oh, he did that. Nah,
that guy's a pussy. Yeah.
You're like, okay.
A chiropractor is like one step up from medicine woman. Like, it's just a guy with
It's
some
like shaman.
secrets. Yeah, it's like a guy with some fucking
Yeah, it's like if my back hurts, just give me the fucking pills, because that's what I came here for.
Stop.
I could be a chiropractor too. My back hurts. Deal with it.
Yeah, no. What? Hey, it hurts when I bend over and do this. Don't do that. What are you talking about?
I'm sad and my back hurts. Fucking get over it.
I honestly, I think you could make something out of it. You can make a profession out of being the
I don't think so.
tough therapist. Quit it.
Wait, and that's the thing. People go on YouTube and they listen to these motivational videos. You ever see the motivational compilation? It's like you know, piano music.
Yeah.
Doom, doom, and it's just some guy, like some coach from some basketball team of a movie. This is what you gotta do.
Yeah.
When you wake up every morning, you wake up and you see the sunrise. You gotta get there, and you gotta be there. And then it's just like stock videos of
B-roll
people
of people
running.
running. Yeah.
You know, part of me loves it.
No.
And then part of me goes, this is annoying.
Do you know what I hate? I hate the saying when they're like, get up and make your bed. What the fuck is that gonna do? Make my bed.
I don't
my
think I've
life
ever
is
made my bed
falling
once.
apart. My life is in shambles. And you're telling me to fucking put fresh linens on my bed?
Maybe I better start
Fuck
with
you.
cleaning the grease off my belly button. Maybe that's a good place.
Yes, my dog
Then you try
is
to stop
sniffing my belly
drinking and
button.
then crying in the shower.
Hey.
Then stop looking at TikTok videos of women. Maybe start washing my feet.
Maybe start making your bed.
Yeah. But I think the argument is, you do that, and then you go, well, now I better also quit doing heroin.
Right.
You know? Like,
right.
it's
well, like you
one
start
small
off with
step.
one good thing, and then it goes
I also don't make my bed.
And you know what? If you're doing heroin, you probably don't have a bed. You're probably sleeping on the floor.
Well, what? Right.
On the
Which is-
street.
that's the point. When you're on heroin, and you think, you know what? I should get up and make my bed. Then you go, shit, I don't have a bed. So you get your life together. You save up. You get a bed, a house, an apartment. You quit drugs. So making your bed, fix the whole thing.
Yeah,
I think we all need to make our bed and see a therapist. I think
This week, everyone make your bed every day. We'll come back and see if you feel any better.
That's the name of the
never want to do
podcast.
that. Make your bed.
Make your bed.
Make your bed and lie in it.
Should we wrap it?
All right.
All right, gang. Thank you so much for tuning in. Any last words, boys? Tom?
No. Make your bed.
Cut that out.
Make your bed. Tyler?
I got nothing.
Guys, this has been the No Name, Nonna's Basement podcast.
Luca's gonna get drunk right now.
You gotta sign off. Lucas gotta polish one off.
I gotta take some couple drinks after this. All right, guys.
All right,
God
thanks.
bless you.